Jehovah, the God where me and you they serve, where all of us they serve. Now God where they talk truth. Lie no they near God. God will be Jehovah God. Lie no they near him at all. Bible let us know this one. I beg, my dear brothers and my sisters, our people where we love, our friends them, make you join me, make we read waiting Bible talk for Psalm 31. We go read verse 5. Make we open to Psalm 31. Make we read verse 5. If you did for Psalm 31, see waiting verse 5 talk. It say, into your hand I entrust my spirit. You have redeemed me, O Jehovah, the God of truth. Now that last word, now we want really look for this verse when make us read them. You notice how Bible call God here, Jehovah God here. He said Jehovah, na the God of truth. If you check the footnotes, he still talks say, Jehovah God, na the God of faithfulness. So now he be say, Jehovah know they talk lie. Now God will start truth and where they talk truth every time. If you look the way when they deal with him people, when he create me and you, now truth, now he full inside. If you want judge, na true way they judge. All in ways they pure. No nyama for inside. It they clean finish. If you can't look in laws, when he put for Bible, make me and you they read, they follow. In commandment them, all of them are truthful. Lie no day near them at all. So Jehovah God don't set the better example for all of us. Make we they follow. Make we they talk truth like him. As in like him, make we they talk him like that. The way he take teach us, where he take start to the talk truth. Make we where we being children, they follow him. They promote truth and they talk truth, they go. But waiting Bible talk concerning another bad spirit person, fit surprise you. That one, in your own way, no they near truth at all. See him for yourself, I beg. Join me, make we read John chapter 8. We go read verse 44. John chapter 8. Make we read verse 44. John chapter 8, verse 44 say, you are from your father, the devil. Jesus, they talk to the Pharisee, them. Those people where they be the leader for church that time, where they follow the way of truth. So make we start them again. You are from your father, the devil, and you wish to do the desires of your father. That one was a murderer when he began. Take note of these ones now where we want to read. And he did not stand fast in the truth, because truth is not in him. When he speaks the lie, he speaks according to his own disposition, because he is a liar and the father of the lie. He declared here, no so. Bible making, he declare here, say, Satan, the devil, know they like truth. He know they talk truth. Notice how Bible put on for middle there. He say, he know they stand for truth side. Why? The answer there, after that one, he say, because truth no day, he no day in body, he no day in mouth. Person when you no get truth for man, how you go fit stand for truth now? Okay, the Bible can't continue. He can't talk, say, if Satan open mouth one talk, he they talk lie according to his own disposition, according to his own character, how he take like him, how he take cook him, he go talking like that. He don't plan him for mind finish, so he go talk him according to his own disposition. What he make they do like that? Go back again to that verse 44. Look the end part. The end part say, because he na liar. No be only say na liar, he say na papa of lie. So now so Satan take start to the talk lie. He no can get truth for him mouth. This one remind you of how he take go deceive our papa and mama, Adam and Eve for Garden of Eden. That time he start the first lie. Why he start him? He wants the worship where no belong to him. The praise when they give Jehovah, the worship when they give Jehovah God. He wants some part of it. He go start the first lie. As he start that lie that time, now so he continue to the talk lie. Now he make him, anybody when know they talk truth, where if he just open mouth like this, breathe or talk, na lie go follow him, that person will fit talk say e dey resemble Satan. And many people don't really come dey learn to dey cook lie. That kind character we no want dey copy him. Make we remember say any matter when he learn lie side, na Satan wey be papa of lie, na him dey spread lies, they make people they talk lie. So this one come make am, some people come talk, come they look and say everywhere they go, if na school children, if they go school, people they talk lie there. If na work, they say if you no talk lie for work, you no go fee make am. They go they talk lie. Anywhere they turn to, some people say na lie there. So what we go do now? Make we just they join them. That one a bad example. Jehovah no want am like that. Jehovah want make we dey talk truth. Make we dey talk truth. Make we be like him. Make we dey follow his example when he don't said that they talk truth. How we take note say Jehovah want make we dey talk truth? Many ways they will, but make I remind you of one. I beg join me, make we read Hebrews chapter 3. We go read verse 18. Hebrews chapter 3. Make we read verse 18. Hebrews chapter 3. We go read verse 18. There Bible talk for there say, sorry, now Hebrews chapter 13 I want to talk. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 18. Bible talk for there say, keep praying for us, for we trust we have an honest conscience as we wish to conduct ourselves honestly in all things. You see, Jehovah want make we dey talk truth. Make we dey talk truth every time. Notice how the Bible end. Make we dey talk truth for every matter, for all area. So nobody say we go talk truth for some area, then we'll come go dey talk lie for other area. No, Jehovah want make we dey talk truth for all the matter, for all things. Make we dey always dey talk truth. We could fit don't hear the word where they talk, they go say honesty is the best policy. They use that one mean say if person they talk truth in way they pure, it they bring better results. But for Jehovah people, for Jehovah Witness, we brothers and sisters, honesty no be just the best policy, now the only policy where we supposed to follow. No be say we go choose for another one like good, better, best. Honesty now the only policy where we go follow. Better result they come if we dey talk truth every time. Many of us where they listen to this program today really know how useful the value when mirror they get for house. Even me don't start to learn to look mirror. Before I come today now, I go check how the brush, when I take brush my hair, make it no leave marks for somewhere. I use the brush, arrange them again. If mirror no day, how for take they see that mark? If for hard. Now so you too, and many of us, when they look ourselves for mirror, check our dress. The tie straight or anything day. If we be sister, where we go arrange them like that. Why would they do all of this one? We want make we look better, make we look fine when we come outside. But the truth be say, the character where we get for inside, the person when we be for inside, it better pass how we they look outside. If person get better character inside, like they talk now, they talk truth every time, if he affect how he go find reach for outside. So what if he help us make our character for inside, they find where every time? Jehovah don't give us in word the Bible. If we they read the Bible, they think about what we they read for inside Bible, then can they put them for practice? We go find for inside finish, and it go even feed the affect how we day for outside, how we find reach for people eye. Because better character, now they make person find too. Make we really talk truth. Person if he find finish, if he get back character, they go say, he way too warrior, that one are fine. So if we get better character, we allow Jehovah make his Bible help us. Make we can't get those fine character. They talk truth, they join them. We will come to find where for both Jehovah God eye and for people where they look us. Bible really talk matter when it concern different areas. In a matter for how we go take get better work and they happy as we they work, e dey inside Bible. Na family matter, e dey inside Bible. Na how to train children, e dey inside. How to manage money, wetin you wan talk about, e dey inside the Bible. So you no agree say e good make we dey read the Bible then, so that our way go dey straight. We go dey copy the example wey Jehovah don set for us. Yes, na so we go dey do am. Make we dey talk truth for everything. We really happy say, my dear brothers and sisters, una dey talk truth. Una dey follow the way of truth. We get some experience when it shows say our example sef, people don't notice am. And if person dey struggle, maybe to dey talk lie, e dey sweet am like people wey dey play ball, e fit still change. We go consider two example, two experience. For example, when e go help us see say our better character, people dey notice am, one, and two, person fit still change. Leave to dey talk lie, to dey play wayo, to dey do mago, come dey talk truth, dey go. Make we talk about one woman. That woman, when e dey 13 years old, e come start to dey thief because e dey waka with bad people. Small time, e say all the property when he get for him own house, say almost all of them na mago way or wayo way he take get them. If you no be thief, he go play wayo take get the property. As time dey go, he come marry. And one time, him husband come dey study Bible with Jehovah Witness them. And as they study, they read for Bible say Jehovah no like lie. He no like people when they talk lie. They read plenty things for Bible, but one of the things where they read, now the one when they for Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16, go reach 19. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16, go reach 19. There Bible talks, say to they talk lie, Jehovah hate am finish. You know like am. So as they learn that thing, that woman when they thief, where they play, where they do mago, he and the husband, they can't change. For 1990, they can't give their life to Jehovah. Say from now on, they go to do Jehovah work. They can't baptize, can't change their way. You know, see, that example teach us say, if they had us, we see the struggle to the talk truth. Jehovah fit use in word the Bible. Teach us, make we leave that bad character. The thing be say, we ourselves go ready ourselves to follow what the Bible talk. Think about what we dey read and apply them. What we go talk for the area of, let's say, to the thief or if money lost. What people they talk if they see money for grant, whether big or small. Some they talk say, Mugu fall, guy man chop am. Others go say, now me see this kind of money, God don't butter my bread. No, God know they butter your bread. Now bread when they get for pure way, when you find finish, now God they butter. No be your bread of money when person throw away for grant. Example still show say we don't they do well for this area and we want make we they do where they go. For example, see what happen for a place for Obodoyibo where we go call Missouri. One of our person will be Jehovah Witness come see money for grant will be $9,500. Hi. That one a big money, $9,500. If you change them now to Naira, it don't reach like 4 million. You see that money for grant, he carry them quick. He go give police, say, may them go give the owner. Newspaper can't carry this matter. See what is some of those police and newspaper talk. One of the officer talk say, we never see this kind thing. Say, may person see this kind big money, carry and come, say, may they go give the owner. What did this Jehovah Witness person do? It don't really touch my mind. It don't make me now one begin to believe in God, get faith in God. The newspaper can continue. It say, when the Jehovah Witness see that money, he clear for his behavior and for his eyes, say, he no think and once, say, hey, he be like, say, God don't butter my bread, or make I keep the money. He no think and like that. He know the right thing to do, to carry the money, go give the owner. He go give police officer, may they go give them. The magazine can continue, say, this example make and declare, say, people where they talk truth, they still there around us. We thank Jehovah for this fine example where all of una they show. Make una they talk truth, they go like that. As we dey talk to, dey go like that, when we no go dey talk like, dey play wayo, dey do mago, just think how Jehovah go dey happy for heaven. As all the praise, the honor, the glory go dey come to am, because me and you dey talk truth, dey go. Jehovah go dey happy. Even we ourselves, we dey gain from inside o. If person dey talk truth every time, dey copy Jehovah, wey be God of truth, he go get clean conscience. And you know wetin they talk about clean conscience? They say clean conscience or clear conscience, na it be the best pillow when person fit put in head dey sleep. Na it be say if person get clean conscience, he go just get rest of mind. He go get self-respect, and he go dey bring praise to Jehovah. So make we continue to dey talk truth like Jehovah. E get one thing wey we go dey careful about o. That one na make we no deceive ourselves o. Some people, the reason why they continue to dey talk lie dey go, they no dey talk true, na because they don deceive themselves. Why we talk this one? Well, make I remind you one saying when we dey talk well that time. If I talk now, you fit still remember am. They say, one day monkey go market, e no go return. You dey remember wetin that kind saying mean? E mean say some people, they don't deceive themselves. For example, they do bad. Maybe they talk lie, they thief, they commit sex wey no clean for Jehovah, and they do other bad things. They go do and they go free. Nobody go catch them. They go come think say, na so it go be. It will come make them continue to they do that kind of bad thing they go. We no want to deceive ourselves. See wetin Bible talk for this matter. We go use two Bible verse to bring the point come and see us say, make we no deceive ourselves. Think say God no dey see us. The first one we go talk about now 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 24 and 25. I beg my dear brothers and my sisters, our friends them, make una join me, make we read 1 Timothy. We go read chapter 5 verse 24 and 25. There Bible talks say, the sins of some men are publicly known, leading directly to judgment. But those of other men become evident later. You know, they see that point there? Some people, because if they do bad, they no catch them. They still say they don't go free like that. Because, they clear. But Bible, they talk, say, na so they be sometimes. But later, finally, we no go hide them. Jehovah go still see them. Look verse 25. In the same way also, the fine works are publicly known, and those that are otherwise cannot be kept hidden. The Bible just talk and clear here. Anything where we they do, we they think say God know they see us. We they do and hide for secret. We think say we know they clear. Bible say, now just small time, everything go come. Let's come see how Hebrews chapter 4, verse 4 and 13, verse 4. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13, rather. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13, computer. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13. This one, as we read them, think of small pikin where they hide. He go hide. He go, if he do like this, he go tell him, Papa say, see, he they hide though. He go cover his face like this. You see the hand? Then he go tell him, Papa say, Papa, Daddy, you they see me? And if he daddy won't play with him, I go say no. He go believe saying daddy know they see him. But person when he cover his face like this, he cover anything like this? He don't cover anything. Papa say they see him. Make we now read Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13. That place say, and there is not a creation that is hidden from his sight, but all things are naked and openly exposed to the eyes of the one to whom we must give an account. For human papa, if his small baby do hand like that, things say he don't cover his face, Papa say they see him. Jehovah own. If he like, make person go carry thick wall when he word pass like this, come paint am black, put zinc, take cover him. Bible say, he dey exposed, he dey naked. Know how when we go hide the matter reach, when Jehovah no go see us. Now he make us, we can't advise ourselves, make we no deceive ourselves. Jehovah, they see everything they open. So what we can do if we don't make mistake before in the past, but we never correct them? Or we dey struggle to dey talk truth, but anytime when we want open man talk, na lie go just jump come out for some time. What we go do? Make we talk some things what we go do. Before we read the Bible when he go tell us what we go do, make we remind ourselves what we dey do. Sometimes we ourselves by ourselves they do. Some of us, they use our leg waka, go meet doctor. Tell doctor, say, doctor, I beg, I come for checkup. I beg, check me. Because now my problem when I get before, I no want make it happen again. I come for checkup. We go lie down for bed. Doctor go begin carry their wire, pull for here, do here, listen. Come tell us, say, oh, you good say you come, oh, the BP don't they go us small, or this thing now, if I pass like this, so you can't give us medicine. Some other time they go say, no problem, come again next month. They go give us appointment. We go see carry our leg, waka, go meet doctor for checkup. Jehovah want make we dey do checkup too. I beg, open your Bible to Psalm. Make we read Psalm 139. Psalm 139, we will read verse 23 and 24. Psalm 139. Make we read verse 23 and 24. There, God's word, the Bible say, search through me, O God, and know my heart. Examine me and know my anxious thoughts. See whether there is in me any harmful way, and lead me in the way of eternity. The point here be say, as we dey use our leg, they waka, they meet human doctor, make them check us. Say we come for checkup. Jehovah God, our Papa, they tell us, say, make we come to him for prayer. Make we pray to him, beg him, make he help us. Make we look ourselves, using what the Bible check ourselves. As verse 24 put them, whether any mago way or any nyama way, they our character, where we go change. And we will come beg him, make he help us, make we know they do those things again. Whether not to talk lie or to do any other bad things. We go beg him, make he help us, make we know they do so again. So that one I want to find thing what we go do. We go meet Jehovah God in prayer, beg him, make he help us. Use Bible, take look at ourselves. And when we notice something, we go remove our hand, can they do better thing they go. What about for family? It good make for family, make truth day too? Yes, truth. It good make it day for family. Oh. Family where they talk truth, now their love they did. It go they sweet. Even the marriage and the family go even sweet past sugar. Take for example, Bible advice. If husband and wife and children follow them, what if he resort for Bible? Make you join me, make we read Ephesians chapter 4. We go read some verses there. Make we start from verse 25. Ephesians chapter 4. We will start from verse 25. Make we first read to 27. That place say, therefore, now that you have put away deceit, each one of you speak truth with his neighbor. Because we are members belonging to one another. Be wrathful, but do not sin. Do not let the sun set while you are still angry. Do not give the devil an opportunity. You notice how it starts for verse 25? Make we put away deceit, mango, wayo, lie. Make we dey talk truth for each other, for family. Wait till be one way husband and wife fit dey talk truth to each other. Husband no go dey look picture of naked women for either for phone, for paper, for book, or for internet, or for any other way. Wife too no go do am. If they do am, na be say they talk lie for each other. They go dey talk truth for that area. Which be another way. Husband no go leave him wife, go dey commit sex with another woman when no be him wife. Wife no go do am. We go dey allow our own thing make it dey belleful us. Na so Jehovah want am. Make our own thing dey belleful us. Make we know they leave our wife or husband. They go outside, go they commit sex. We no clean for Jehovah eye. If you can't check verse 29, go reach 32. He can't mention other fine things. Where he be say if we they do them for family go they sweet till they go. For example, look verse 31 and 32. He say put away from yourself every kind of malicious bitterness, anger, wrath, screaming, and abusive speech, as well as everything injurious. Everything injurious. That one, he back plenty children, follow body. Anything way bad, he say, remove them from yourself. Then verse 32. But become kind to one another, tenderly compassionate, freely forgiving one another, just as God also by Christ freely forgave you. So if husband and wife, they follow the advice where they for Bible, like this one when we read here, family go dey sweet, truth go dey, everybody go dey happy. It's still good, make they train their children, make they talk truth. Oh, they feel use Bible story, take help their children, say, it dey good to dey talk truth. They feel use example of Achan, like the one when he did for Joshua chapter 7, from verse 11 go reach 25. He talked the story of Achan. Achan think say he don't succeed. No, he don't succeed. Nobody see him. But from verse 25, Bible can't let us know, say, Jehovah open everything. He can't punish Achan because he thief. We feel use examples like that. And other example, they teach our children, say, God know they like thief. Oh. He know they like thief. He know they like lie. He know they like wayo. He know they like mago. If our children, they see, say, as we they train them, we self, we they talk truth every time. When we open mouth, truth go come out. They too go, they copy us. But if they see, say, if we just do, breathe like this, lie go follow on small. No matter how we teach them, it go feel hard for them to learn. So we go show by our example, say, we be papa and mama, where they talk truth, make our children follow us. Will there be another area when we go still like, make we they talk truth, make we no do anything when you go make the peace where we get for the congregation, make it begin to suffer. Now we go dey peaceful, or we no go be people where they quit the verse, where they like quarrel, where they like fight. We go be people where if person come near us, it might go just come down. It go just the peace where we get go just they come out, like when person they cook better food. This one go see make us, we no go they like to they talk bad about our brother for back. Make we no be like telephone where no get wire or radio without battery. Instead, if we open mouth they talk about our brother, make it be say we they talk about good about them. No be the thing when it go scatter the peace where we get for congregation. What it can be another thing where we need to do to still prove unto God, say we lie the truth when He don't teach us. I bet make we see that one for Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1. Proverbs chapter 11. I bet make you join me. Make we open to Proverbs chapter 11. Join me, my dear brothers and my sisters and our friends them. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1. Dear Bible talks, say, dishonest scales are detestable to Jehovah, but an accurate weight brings pleasure to Him. Dishonest scales. What did this one mean? Whether we they do business, so anything where we they do, make we they use better measurement. Make we they talk truth. For the book of Proverbs, now like 4 places, now they use the word scale and weight to mean say make we they talk truth for business matter and other matter. 4 places like that. And this one are one of them. To show say Jehovah no like person when they play wayo or when they do mago, whether for business or no be business. Jehovah no like him. He like make we they talk truth every time. Make we put this one for the back of our mind every time, so that anything what we they do, we go to remember him. Say Jehovah like make we they talk truth for business too. This one can remind us of one example of one brother, where be brother France. Before they give him work, they test brother France for ways when he no know. He no know say they test him. Later they can't give him work. Later, brother France can't know say they test him well. He can't talk say, when he knows say they testing and he passed the test, that one really sweet him. So he get the work, not be because of say na he no book pass or na he clever pass, but now because he talk truth, in the honest, he pass those tests. He can't thank Jehovah, say he do well when he teaching those fine character. So if we too continue to the talk truth like brother France, they go, we no go only get job or keep the job, we will get other benefit. Make I mention some of the benefit. I go mention 6. I bet they follow me. 1, we will get peace of mind. 2, our friendship with people go they last. Don't be say we get friend today, tomorrow we don't scatter. 3, we go draw people come, make they come serve Jehovah. 4, we go be Jehovah friend. 5, we go get the promise when Jehovah promise people where they talk truth, when he go give them for front, where it go be paradise and other fine things when they inside. Number 6, we go come become Jehovah friend forever. For that paradise they go. All these big blessings, it no reach to make us to the talk truth they go. It reach and it pass. So my dear brothers and sisters, make we no give up. Make we continue to the talk truth. they leave Lai matter, leave Wayo matter, leave Magomago matter. They continue to dey talk truth for everything, every time, the way Jehovah our Papa like am.
Again, all of una, welcome. Now, study article number 39. Now it be say we dey study today. What the title now? Support the sisters for your congregation. And now from Psalms number 68, verse 11, they from take am. And that place talk say, the women where they tell people the good news be like plenty soldiers. For this Watchtower article, now wetin e be say we go learn. Since our dear sisters for congregation, they face many things. This article go talk about how we fit support them for congregation. The way Jesus do. We fit learn from the way Jesus spent time with women. The way he show them, say them they important, and the way he protect them. So we see and say this Watchtower study for today just really focus on our dear, precious Christian sisters. So as we discuss this article, I beg take note of these 3 points because that will be the main meat of this Watchtower study. The first one say, how will they help our sisters when we spend time with them? The second one, how we feel show say we really like the things where our sisters they do. And the third one can say, when we fit need to protect and help our sisters. For our different congregation or for this our organization, we dey very grateful to get many sisters where we say they work very hard. More take for example, some of these sisters, they get part for our meetings and then they preach. Some they maintain Kingdom Hall and then they show say they care about other brothers and sisters. If you turn to the front page of this our Watchtower, you go see the better examples of what our sisters them they do. If we look and well, we go see one sister when it be say he join, they build Kingdom Hall or maybe Assembly Hall or one of our branch office. She they support for there. We see another sister for Kingdom Hall as she dey happy they do Kingdom Hall cleaning. You know finish oh, we see one sister when be say they help another old sister when be say they sick. And we see other sisters when be say they dey for preaching. As fine soldiers that they preach. And we see another one, maybe be say now only she they take care of her pikin. She no get husband again, or maybe her husband don't leave her. But if you see the faces of these sisters, all of them they happy. It shows say now from all their heart, now it be say then they do this work for Jehovah. But these are our dear sisters. They not be superwomen, no, because then they face problem. Then get different challenges when be say then they face. I want to be some of these challenges. Some of them get old papa and mama for house when it be say that they care for. It not finish for there. So get family members who be say they not be Jehovah Witness. So we know now to do things with people who not be Jehovah Witness, it's not easy. And some of them they feel say, they know they close to brothers and sisters for congregation. Because say everybody where they just around them, and people be say no, they serve Jehovah. What about for the world when we did so? How people they treat women? Don't they treat women with respect? So because of this one, it good make we treat our dear sisters with respect. It good make we show say them they very precious. Even self, the Bible support them. For example, for Romans chapter 16 verse 2, the Apostle Paul encouraged the congregation for Rome, say, may they welcome Phoebe and may they help Phoebe for anything we need. But why Apostle Paul give this better advice? One time, Apostle Paul na Pharisee. And during this time when he be Pharisee, Phoebe say he see women as nothing and he treats them as nothing. But now when you don't become Christian, now me can come give that better advice. Say yes, make them treat women well. As he used Phoebe as example. Apostle Paul imitates Jesus Christ because Jesus Christ, he respects and he is kind to women. So now, since Paul do like Jesus, question 3 can ask, say, how Jesus treats women and how you see women where they worship Jehovah. Jesus treats women with respect. In fact, one book about Bible even talks that Jesus no ever talk anything where show say women na nothing. Just imagine. Jesus in get special respect for women where they worship Jehovah. Make we see wetin the Bible tell us from Matthew chapter 12 verse 50 about Jesus Christ. Matthew chapter 12 verse 50. Make you open your Bible, go that place. Make we read them together. Matthew chapter 12 verse 50. It talks say, for whoever does the will of my Father who is in heaven, that one is my brother and my sister and my mother. We notice what Jesus Christ talk for this Bible portion. It talks say, anybody where they do wetin in Papa wants, that person, if na woman, na in sister, na in mother. Just imagine. He mention and join people when he say be men, will be part of his spiritual family. He mentioned the women join them. That's why for this article, we go see how Jesus always dey ready to protect and help women. How he shows them they important and how he really protect them well. We go see them for this Watchtower study. So now we reach our first small topic where we say, always remember our dear sisters. I better take note of the question where they paragraph 5. It says, why if he had some sisters to get good friends to spend time with? Make we hear the reason where some sisters give. One sister wey name na Jordan talk say, because I never marry, I dey always feel say I no get wetin dem dey use me do for congregation. And e no get, and say I no be part of the congregation. We say singleness no dey easy for our sisters. So wetin one pioneer sister talk. Her name na Christine. She pack go place where e fit do more for the preaching work. We fit talk say she go serve where the need is greater. She talk say, when you dey new for congregation, you fit dey feel say na only you dey. Just imagine. E no easy o. Why some of these dear sisters that they live with family members wey be say they no be Jehovah Witness, and e no dey easy for them. If you, some day wey be say that they sick or person for their family they sick. See one example here. One sister wey be say she dey sick. Sister Annette. She say, I no fit accept invitation to attend party with my brothers and sisters because na me be the main person wey dey care for my mama. So na the mama dey sick. She say she be the main person. Because of that one, she no dey fit dey go dey do party with brothers and sisters when be say they wan do party. You say e no easy because our sisters them, they dey struggle. So now, if you be say, these examples when be say we give now, any of these dear sisters, they your congregation. Now how it be say you fit help them? Well, since we talk say now Jesus example, now it be say we won't follow, we won't imitate, make we see how we fit copy Jesus. For one time, Bible tell us for the book of Luke chapter 10, 38 to 42, something happened. Make we see what Jesus do. I beg, pick your Bible. Go that account for Luke chapter 10, 38 to 42. So we will see how we feel learn from Jesus to show care for our sisters. Luke chapter 10, we dey read 38 to 42. If you don't see them, you read. Now, as they went on their way, he entered into a certain village. Here, a woman named Martha received him as a guest in her house. She also had a sister called Mary, who sat down at the feet of the Lord and kept listening to what he was saying. Martha, on the other hand, was distracted with attending to many duties. So she came to him and said, "Lord, does it not matter to you that my sister has left me alone to attend to things? Tell her to come and help me." In answer, the Lord said to her, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and disturbed about many things. A few things, though, are needed, or just one. For her part, Mary chose the good portion, and it will not be taken away from her." We see what happened for this Bible portion. Jesus go visit these sisters. These in friends, will be women. He go visit them. And it shows say, with what happen for here, anytime Jesus there with them, they treat them cool. Now it make when he come, Mary fit go sit down for Jesus' leg, as he says she be disciple. As he says she dey learn. She go sit down for where Jesus dey. Because she dey free with Jesus. It not finish for there. When he be say, Mary, Martha say Mary do wetin she no like. Because of say, Martha dey free with Jesus, he still go complain, give Jesus, say, "See wetin my sister do." And Jesus used this fine opportunity to encourage these two sisters. We see it not finish for there. Bible let us know, say, Jesus, they always go, they visit them. And whenever he come, just imagine how body they do them. They're always happy to see Jesus Christ. Now I make come one time when their brother Lazarus they sick, where? They know say Jesus go fit help them. So it show clear. So Jesus they spend time with women and he be better friend to them. I better take note of question of paragraph 7. It say, what if one way we fit encourage sisters? Now to let them know, say, then they important to us. We go do this one when we say we they welcome them, talk with them, and when they give comment for meeting, make we commend them. What if we don't see them for meeting? Make we call them. Make we know why they no fit call meeting. Send them text message if we no fit call them. How that one they do them for body? See what Sister Jordan talk. She said, when people they thank me for my comment for meeting, they arrange to work with me for preaching, or they do other things to show, say, they care about me. This one, they really encourage me. Just imagine. What of Sister Kia? She talks, say, if I miss meeting, I know, say, person must send me text message to check if I dey okay. That one, they make me see, say, the brothers and sisters care about me. You know, sweet. It's sweet too. But make I ask, the sisters for our congregation, if you talk that one about us, more think about them. It is very important. Now, true say, because of this COVID-19, we not fit meet to socialize the way we do before. But you know, say you fit do Zoom gets together. If you never try them before, try them. It work. Yes, just give small money to the sisters for your congregations. May they arrange some kind food for their house. May they arrange some kind food for their house. Make una feast Zoom get together. Eat. As if on a day together, they discuss. They share better things together. They encourage one another for Zoom. It is sweet. If you never try them before, make una try them. Now go say and say, it dey make sense. But if this COVID-19 don't finish, say, we can't fit dey meet together again. Yes, with small chop, we fit still gather, they discuss, they do things together. And if we fit meet like this, make we imitate Jesus too. How we fit imitate Jesus? Especially elders. Jesus, he know they make women feel, say, now when they marry or say they get children, then they go fit take enjoy life or to take they happy or now go make them get everlasting life. No. He always they make them feel okay. So when we meet together, not be time to the ask sister, say, sister, how far? What thing they happen? You never see who you go marry or why you never marry? What thing happen? No. Not be time to do that one. But now time to encourage our dear sisters. Make them see, say, yes, then they important to Jehovah. To do Jehovah will, that be the number one thing. Make we make them feel like that. Question to paragraph 9 asks, say, wetin elders fit do to help sisters? E good make them they treat sisters like their sister and their mama. And make they try to talk with them before or after meeting. When elders they do like this, then they show say they care about them and they always make them happy. And that one I waiting one sister Christine talk. She say one elder notice am say I really dey busy. And the elder won't understand how my program be like. I really like him as he should say he care about me. But as footnotes tell us for that place, make we dey careful, oh, elders. It no good make only one elder. They go to meet sister. Oh. It no good. So make we dey careful. Make we dey reach two. When be say, sister get help. We no say you want to talk to sister for congregation, make you carry on that brother near body. Oh. For inside Kingdom Hall, oh, no be that one we dey talk about. But if sister need help, it no good make only one elder. They go they help the sister. We'll take note of waiting that. Those they tell us for that place. They're very important for the footnotes. But when we look the picture, make we see what we fit learn. For the picture, we see how Jesus sit down. And Mary, they listen to Jesus Christ. If you look at her face, it should say she relax. Now let Mary dey there. No, you see Martha, her sister. Later come sit down. They listen to Jesus Christ. They happy. Then, what do we fit learn? We see that brother where they help these two sisters. Where they say their tire burst. They help them change their tire. They look their face, how then they feel. They feel say, were they important like this? Just imagine. Then see that brother where they with that old sister for house. They encourage her. Maybe the sister know they fit do the things where she they do before again because she don't old or she they sick. But see how she they happy. It should say she they important. Then we see one brother and his wife. They go visit this family. Maybe now let this woman day, this sister day to care for her daughter. She don't get husband again. They do family worship together. Just see the joy when we say it did their face. Yes, sisters need all this kind of encouragement so that they'll feel they happy as they serve Jehovah. Now make we see this small topic. The next one we say, they should say you like what sisters they do. So how you they feel when they say person commend you for what you do? I know say you they like them. But what if they no commend you? How you they feel? They happy? No. I know say you no go happy. Even me, I no go happy. I go feel bad. Now so it be. One pioneer sister, we never marry, we name na Abigail. So what she talk? She say, people just they see me as somebody's sister or somebody pikin. Sometimes, I they feel say people know they notice me. Just imagine. Then see what thing commendation fit do. One sister where her name na Pam, she talk say, the thing where don't help me pass any other thing. Now when people they tell me say they like the work where I they do. Just imagine. This sister Pam, so she don't serve as missionary. She no marry. But when she don't old, now she leave her missionary work, go care for her mama. After all this sacrifice where she don't do, just imagine say nobody give her a commendation, how she go feel. But because the commendation when they give her, it make her body come down. She they happy. Now so a good man they commend all the sisters for our congregation. So like Jesus, make we they show say we like our dear sisters. And we they ready to support them as they do Jehovah work. Jesus Christ, he not only gave sisters the honor to care for them with their money. No, he prepared them. The way he prepared disciples for things where they go face for future, now so Jesus Christ he prepared the women. Just imagine when they arrest Jesus Christ, what will happen to his disciples? All of them, they take craze, they run, leave him. But the women leave Jesus. No, they follow Jesus till he died for Paul. Just imagine. They're strong. And when Jesus resurrects, now who first see Jesus Christ? Not be the women. Yes, because they're special to Jesus Christ and in Papa. And if it be say for Pentecost 33 CE, women they with the disciples when the Holy Spirit come upon them. What still happen to the women? Let me say they still receive the Holy Spirit. Yes. And they go still join to speak in tongues, different language to people that time. We see and say Jesus Christ treats women as special. What of today? Many of our dear sisters, they join, they build and maintain our buildings, whether Kingdom Hall or different assembly halls, so better complexes, anywhere, our sisters, they join. And our sisters, they learn different languages. So when they go serve where the need is great, they support the organization where. Many of our dear sisters, they for better. So even they come work as volunteers for better. It no finish for there. What about our brothers then when be say be elders, we don't marry? If your wife no give you support, you think say you go feel they make them as elder? No. I beg our dear sisters, we give una hand. Una well done. Una do well. Yes, una do well. So we always think of way to they thank and they care for our dear sisters because of the better things when we say that they do for us and for Jehovah organization. I beg, turn your Bible, go the book of Psalm chapter 68 verse 11. Psalm chapter 68 verse 11. Make we see wetin elders fit learn for here. If they reach you say they get sense, they go do wetin this Bible portion talk. They go see the sisters like that. Psalm 68 verse 11. If you see and say, Jehovah give the command, the women proclaiming the good news are a large army. We see so the elders need to see the women say, yes, so there be plenty soldiers. Now so Jehovah, they see women. And how sisters say they show say there be all, we fit see them say there be plenty soldiers. Now if it be say, we recognize, we bring ourselves down, recognize say sisters, they get experience to preach the good news. If we notice them, almost all the pioneers that we get for this organization, brothers near half of the sisters. No. If we notice some people really help many persons come to Jehovah organization today, sisters, they get upper hand for inside as they do the work. That one, it makes sense. Where? We will know that one. As elders, we will recognize that one. Now, we see one sister talk here. Sister Abigail. Because of say that they help, that they see her, say she did important for the congregation, just like with the way she feel. Now, so all sisters go feel. Say, yes, it gets within Jehovah, they use them do for your organization. And mature sisters, for congregation, elders fit use them to help other young sisters. That one really makes sense. You go sure say, yes, we see them the way Jehovah, they see them, as plenty soldiers. The next small topic on talk say, protect and help our sisters. Which time sisters fit need help? Fit need make we protect them. Now when it be say they face some kind of problem, for example, sisters wey be say their husband don't die, or wey be say their husband not they support them, or not they with them again, fit need person wey be say go help them do some things wey be say their husband first they do for them. What about sisters wey don't old? They fit need somebody wey be say fit help them talk to doctor. Or if it be say one sister wey be say they pioneer for our congregation, if they help the organization, they do other things. So she know they fit come out from fee service the way other pioneers they come. And other pioneers they complain about and say she know they come. She fit need us to defend her. Why be say she know they fit come out for fee service the way other pioneers they come. Because say she they support the organization. That one are one way to defend our sisters, to help them. But what do we feel learn from Jesus Christ? I better pick your Bible again. Go Mark chapter 14. This time we go read 3 to 9. Make we see what we fit learn from Jesus to defend our sisters. Mark 14, 3 to 9. If you did there, read. And while he was at Bethany dining in the house of Simon the leper, a woman came with an alabaster jar of perfumed oil, genuine nard, very expensive. She broke open the alabaster jar and began pouring it on his head. At this, some said to one another indignantly, why has this perfumed oil been wasted? For this perfumed oil could have been sold for more than 300 denarii, and the money given to the poor. And they were greatly annoyed with her. But Jesus said, Let her alone. Why do you try to make trouble for her? She did a fine deed toward me, for you always have the poor with you, and you can do them good whenever you want to, but you will not always have me. She did what she could. She poured perfumed oil on my body beforehand in view of the burial. Truly I say to you, wherever the good news is preached in all the world, what this woman did will also be told in memory of her. We see how Jesus said defend Mary for here. Even though say people they talk anyhow, because say she they do good toward Jesus Christ, Jesus defend her immediately. He let them know say what she they do. It's no bad, na better thing. This one at the second time, we could remember when Jesus they defend Mary. And just imagine how Mary they feel when Jesus Christ they give them this, they defend her for these two occasions. And Jesus talks say, anytime we they preach, make wetin Mary do, make we they talk am. And now waiting this first what they do now, we they talk about her. And even though say we keep quiet, you fit clean waiting they write for inside Bible about Mary. No, the whole world that they read them. A better thing be that. So we fit protect our dear sisters. For example, as paragraph 17 show, one sister when be say her husband not they serve Jehovah. It's not easy for her to come meeting. She they come late. As meeting close, she don't take off. She don't go house. Then they feel they bring her children, they come meeting the way she they bring before. Now people start to the tight face, start to they say, this sister no serious. It's not your congregation, this sister, they how you take defend her. The only way to take defend her, not to they talk the good thing when she they struggle, the good things when she they do. That one go make people see say, yes, this sister really they try. And they'll start to talk better thing about the sister. So make we they try our best to defend our sisters. Because it's not really they easy for them. When we do like this, it they show say yes, we they take our sisters, say, then they're very important and precious to us. So like Jesus, elders, go they ready to change what they get for mind sometimes. They fit do this one if it be say, they know they make law for everything. And they will make adjustments to help our sisters know say, we love them. The last more topic can say, make we support all the sisters for congregation. The question to paragraph 20 and 21 asks say, how we fit show say we love all our sisters for congregation? The answer, as we don't learn from the example of Jesus, we fit help our sisters when we dey spend time with them and try to know them. We fit show them say we like wetin them they do for Jehovah, and we fit protect and help them when they need them. We don't say and say this first hour study, it really help our dear sisters know say then they're very important to us. But for the beginning, we thought say get 3 questions when we say we go answer. But we take them one after the other. The first one say, how will they help our sisters when we spend time with them? Say the answer. It will make them know say we they care about them. And that one will make them feel say we they protect them. And it will make them fit tell us any problem when it be say they get. The second question. How we fit show say we really like the things where our sisters they do? The answer. Now to they greet our sisters for all the work with them they do for Jehovah. And to let them know say them be gifts to Jehovah organization. And to us for congregation. Then the last question. When we feel need to protect and help our sisters? The answer. Now to they tell other people the better things where them they do. Whether they do well, so that people go stop to talk waiting no good about them. When we do these ones, our sisters' body, mind will always they calm down. True. We don't say and say Jehovah and the organization, they really love our dear sisters. So make we continue to show them love, continue to show them respect for congregation. Make we imitate a better example when Jesus showed to they help our sisters, to make them know say them they important, and to always they protect them. So we take come to the end of our Watchtower study for today. I beg, if una fit, make una stand. We will sing song number 136.